Hello, and welcome to today's practice session. I am so happy that you are here with me. Today, we will spend some time together working on your English pronunciation and building your confidence as an English speaker. Learning a language can sometimes feel difficult, but please remember that every small step you take matters. Every word you practice, every sentence you say, and every sound you repeat is helping you improve. If you have ever felt shy or nervous about your pronunciation, that is completely okay. Many English learners feel this way at first, but with regular practice and patience, you will begin to feel much more comfortable. In this video, we will go over gentle exercises that you can do every day. These exercises will help you speak more clearly and feel more sure of yourself. Our main goal today is to make practice feel natural and enjoyable. You don't need to speak perfectly. Perfection is not the goal. The real goal is to speak clearly enough that people can understand you easily. And the wonderful thing is that this will come with time and practice. As you listen, I encourage you to say the words in sentences after me. Take your time. Repeat as many times as you like. Do not worry if your pronunciation is not perfect. What matters most is that you keep going. Even when you feel tired or frustrated, remember that every practice session is making you better. And don't forget to breathe and relax. When you feel relaxed, your mouth and your voice will work together more easily. Give yourself permission to go at your own pace. If you need to pause this video and practice one part for a while, that is fine too.
Finally, I want to remind you that learning English pronunciation is a journey. It is not something that happens overnight. But if you practice every day, even just a little bit, you will see progress. You will begin to notice new sounds becoming easier to say. You will feel more comfortable using new words. And most importantly, you will grow more confident in your ability to speak. So let's begin this practice together with a smile and an open heart. You are already doing a wonderful job simply by being here and giving this time to yourself. Let's take a deep breath together and begin.
Why pronunciation matters. Now that you're feeling more relaxed, let's talk about why pronunciation is so important. Many learners wonder why they need to focus on pronunciation at all. After all, isn't it enough to just know the words and grammar? That's a very good question. The truth is, pronunciation plays a big part in how well people understand you. Even if your vocabulary and grammar are very good, people might have trouble following you if the sounds of your words are unclear. On the other hand, if you practice pronunciation, you will find that people listen more easily and respond to you with confidence. It feels good to speak and know that your listener understands you. When we talk about pronunciation, we mean many small things together. The way we shape our mouth when we say vowels, the way our tongue moves when we say certain consonants, and even the melody or rhythm of our speech. All these things help you sound more natural in English. Sometimes, small differences in pronunciation can change the meaning of a word. For example, think about the words ship and sheep. They look similar, and they both mean very different things. The only difference is the sound of the vowel, I in ship and E in sheep. Practicing this small sound difference will help you be more clear. You may also have noticed that some English words sound very similar to one another, like tree and three, or think and sink. It's completely okay if these are difficult at first. With gentle, regular practice, your ear will become more familiar with these differences, and your mouth will naturally begin to produce the correct sound. Your pronunciation also affects your confidence. Have you ever felt nervous before you speak because you worry that someone might not understand you? That's a very common feeling. But here's the good news. The more you practice your pronunciation, the more sure you will feel. When you can produce words clearly and smoothly, you will trust yourself. And this trust will help you speak up without hesitation. Remember, pronunciation practice is not about perfection. It is about clarity and comfort. Every learner's pronunciation is unique, and that's okay. The important thing is that you feel good when you speak and that people can understand you. The clearer your pronunciation, the more easily you will connect with people. And pronunciation practice is very flexible. You can do it anytime. Even a few minutes each day will help you improve. It could be as simple as listening to a short video in English and repeating the words you hear, or saying words aloud while looking in a mirror. You can also record yourself and listen back to notice any sounds you want to practice more. These small, gentle habits will build up over time. So as we continue, please remember that pronunciation matters because it makes communication smoother. But also remember that it is something you can practice slowly, comfortably, and without stress. You already speak your first language well. You have the skills inside you. You are simply training your mouth and your ear to do the same thing in English. And I promise you, the more you practice, the easier and more natural your pronunciation will become. Let's keep going together, one sound at a time. Daily habits for pronunciation practice. In this chapter, let's talk about some simple habits you can build into your daily life to practice pronunciation. Remember, you don't need to practice for hours at a time. Even a few minutes every day will make a big difference over time. One very helpful habit is to listen to English regularly. You can listen to short videos, podcasts, or even songs in English. Choose something that you enjoy. This will make your practice more fun and natural. As you listen, pay close attention to the way people pronounce their words. Notice the sounds they make with their mouths and tongues. Let their pronunciation wash over you so you become familiar with the rhythm and melody of English. After listening, try repeating what you heard. Pick a short sentence or phrase, maybe even just a few words, and say it aloud. Say it slowly at first, then a little faster. Repeat it as often as you like. Don't worry if you can't make it sound exactly the same at first. What matters most is that you are practicing. You can also practice pronunciation in front of a mirror. Stand in front of a mirror and look at your mouth and lips as you speak. This will help you see how you form different sounds. Many sounds in English require your lips to move in a particular way. For example, the sound th requires you to gently place your tongue between your teeth. Practicing this in front of a mirror can help you master these movements. Another helpful habit is to record your voice. You can use your phone or computer to record yourself reading a short text aloud. Then, listen to the recording. Pay attention to the words that sound clear and the ones that might need a bit more practice. Don't feel upset if you hear mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning. Instead, use your recordings as a helpful guide to your progress. Also, you can practice pronunciation while doing everyday tasks. For example, when you are making a cup of tea, you can describe what you're doing in English. I am boiling the water. I am pouring the tea. Even short practice like this is very valuable. The more you use English in small ways like this, the more natural it will feel. And most of all, remember to be kind to yourself. Pronunciation practice is a gentle, long-term process. Every time you practice, you improve a little bit more. Every small habit adds up. Every word you repeat is one more step towards sounding clearer and more fluent. By creating these daily habits, listening, repeating, looking in the mirror, recording yourself, and simply speaking to yourself during your day, you will begin to feel more comfortable and more confident. Over time, these habits will help your pronunciation grow smoother and more natural. Keep going. Be patient with yourself. Even a few minutes of practice each day is a powerful thing. Practicing common sounds. Now that we have talked about daily habits, let's focus on some common English sounds that many learners find a bit tricky. Practicing these sounds will help you speak more clearly and feel more confident when you talk. First, let's look at some important vowel sounds. English has many vowel sounds, and sometimes small differences can change the meaning of a word. For example, the short I sound, like in the word sit, is different from the long E sound like in seat. Try saying these words slowly. Sit, seat. Notice how your mouth moves differently? When you say sit, your mouth is a little more relaxed, and the sound is shorter. When you say seat, your mouth stretches a bit wider, and the sound is longer. Repeat these words a few times, slowly at first, then a little faster. You can say, sit, seat, sit, seat. Practicing these small differences will help your listener understand exactly what you mean. Next, let's practice some consonant sounds that many learners find difficult. The TH sound is one of them. It appears in words like think, thank, this, and that. To make this sound, gently place the tip of your tongue between your teeth. Then, blow air out softly. Try saying think and thank slowly, feeling the air as it moves past your tongue. Then, try this and that, but this time, your voice will sound a little different because these are voiced sounds. It might feel unusual at first, but keep practicing. Another sound to practice is the English R. It is different from the R sound in many other languages. When you say R, your tongue should be pulled back slightly in your mouth, and your lips should be rounded a little. Try saying words like red, right, and river. Say them slowly and clearly, focusing on the sound of your R. If you practice often, it will feel more natural. Finally, let's practice the L sound. This sound appears in words like love, light, and hello. When you say L, your tongue touches the roof of your mouth just behind your teeth. Try saying these words slowly and focus on where your tongue moves. Remember, it is okay if these sounds feel strange or difficult at first. Your mouth and tongue are learning new movements, and this takes time. Repeat each sound slowly and clearly. Then try saying the words faster when you feel ready. The more you practice, the easier it will become. It helps to say these sounds and words out loud every day. Try to listen carefully to native speakers and notice how they use these sounds. Then, try to copy their pronunciation gently. You will start to hear the difference in your own speech. Practice makes progress, not perfection. So be patient and kind to yourself as you learn these sounds. Your effort will help you speak English more clearly and with more confidence. Improve confidence with speech exercises. Now that you have practiced some common sounds, let's focus on building your confidence when you speak. Confidence is very important because it helps you keep going, even if you make mistakes. The more confident you feel, the easier it will be to speak English in real life. One great way to improve your confidence is to practice simple speech exercises. These exercises can help you get used to speaking English out loud. For example, tongue twisters are a fun and useful tool. Tongue twisters are short sentences that use similar sounds many times. They help your mouth move quickly and clearly. Let's try one together. Say slowly, she sells seashells by the seashore. Say it a few times slowly, then try to say it faster. Don't worry if it is difficult at first. It's normal to make mistakes with tongue twisters. The important thing is to keep trying and have fun. Another helpful exercise is reading aloud. Choose a short paragraph or a few sentences from a book or a video transcript. Read it slowly at first. Then read it again a little faster. Focus on your pronunciation and try to speak clearly. Reading aloud every day will help your mouth remember how to make English sounds. When you speak, remember that it's okay to make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, even native speakers. Mistakes are part of learning. The key is to keep practicing and not to give up. When you make a mistake, try to learn from it gently and move on. Also, try to smile when you speak. Smiling can help you feel relaxed and happy. When you are relaxed, your voice sounds better and your mouth moves more easily. Smiling while you practice is a simple way to help your confidence grow. Remember to speak slowly and clearly, especially when you are nervous. It is better to speak a little slower and be understood than to speak too fast and make many mistakes. Take your time. Your listener will appreciate your effort. Try to find small moments during your day to speak English. You can talk to yourself, practice phrases, or say what you see around you. The more you speak, the more confident you will feel. Confidence grows with practice and patience. Every time you speak, you are getting better. Even if you feel shy or nervous, keep practicing. You are doing a wonderful job, and your confidence will grow day by day. Review and encouragement. Let's take a moment to review what we have learned today. We started by talking about why pronunciation is important. Clear pronunciation helps people understand you better and makes you feel more confident when you speak. Remember, pronunciation is not about being perfect, but about being clear and comfortable. Then, we discussed simple daily habits for practicing pronunciation. Listening to English, repeating words, using a mirror, and recording yourself are all great ways to practice every day. These habits do not take much time, but can help you improve a lot over weeks and months. Next, we practiced some common English sounds that many learners find difficult. We worked on vowel sounds like I and E, and consonants like TH, R, and L. You learned how to move your mouth and tongue to make these sounds clearer. Keep practicing these sounds slowly at first, then faster when you feel ready. We also talked about how to build confidence with speech exercises like tongue twisters and reading aloud. Remember, making mistakes is normal and part of learning. Smiling and speaking slowly will help you feel more relaxed and confident. Now, I want to remind you of the most important thing. Practice every day. Even a few minutes of practice will make a big difference. Your progress may feel slow sometimes, but that is completely normal. Learning a language is a journey, and every step forward counts. You are doing something wonderful by practicing and working to improve your English. Your effort will help you connect with people, express yourself better, and open new doors in your life. Believe in yourself and your ability to improve. You have the power to grow your skills every single day. If you ever feel frustrated, remember to be patient and kind to yourself. Take a deep breath and think about how far you have already come. You are stronger than you think, and your English will continue to get better with time and practice. I am proud of you for your hard work and your willingness to learn. Keep this positive spirit as you practice. Celebrate your small victories and keep moving forward. You are not alone on this journey. I am here with you, cheering you on every step of the way. Thank you for staying with me through this practice session. You have done a wonderful job today by listening, repeating, and practicing your pronunciation. Remember, every minute you spend practicing English brings you closer to your goals. You are growing stronger and more confident with each word you say. As you continue your learning journey, I want you to remember one very important thing. Practice every day. Even if you only have a few minutes, those minutes add up. Consistency is the key to success. When you make practicing a part of your daily routine, you build a strong foundation for your English skills. Don't be afraid to speak, even if you feel unsure. Speaking is how we learn and improve. When you speak, you give yourself the chance to hear your voice, try new sounds, and build your confidence. It's okay to make mistakes. Each mistake is a step forward in your learning. Try to find joy in your practice. Celebrate the progress you make, no matter how small it feels. Remember the words you practiced today, and try to use them in your conversations or daily life. Every small success will motivate you to keep going. You have the ability to improve your English pronunciation and your confidence. Trust the process and be patient with yourself. Your voice is important, and your message deserves to be heard clearly. Keep believing in yourself. Before we finish, I want to thank you again for being here and working hard. I believe in you, and I know that with daily practice, you will reach your goals. Keep smiling, keep practicing, and keep speaking. I look forward to joining you again soon for more English practice. Until then, take care, stay positive, and keep speaking English every day. Goodbye for now, and happy practicing.